Okay, we started with a more or less not homogeneous but heterogeneous knowledge. The researchers gave us a paper, a work paper. I want to make this, I want to retrieve that, or whatever. But there were 5 papers. They were not standardized, they were not methodologically revised. So this brings us to a little of chaos and that kind of point. This is the big mistake. So we have learned that it is not so the big mistake was we do not have a content schema. We developed it on the time. Democracy was also a chaos. There was not a coordinator or a sponsor that make the decisions. So all the disciplines guys make the decisions. So for me, the computer guy, it was a nightmare. On the other side, there was a sabotage. Some use FileMaker, some use Word, some use Excel. And even if the database was available anytime, they do not use it because they felt that they will not share information or whatever, but it was a sabotage. So we nearly take a heart attack on this. No, seriously, the project was static. It would almost fell down. So it was a restart, even from the people and from the computer side. So we managed to take a functional person. It was called the moderator or the coordinator. He's the guy that knows more or less some kind of the disciplines, but that makes the decisions. This goes, this not goes, or you can extend this or whatever. So that the computer guy will only type, will only participate when only appears. Okay. All the content, or the tree of the database content, was revised as a thesis. So everything that was related was taken from one part to the other. So from 5 chapters of the database, we came on to 4 parts. It was a complete redesign. The other tools were only available if the database has bugs or mistakes. And from the computer side of the project, I took the approach of agile development. It is some kind of methodology that reduces times between there's specifications and the product that you get. The project could be a prototype, the code could be a productive system, a computer productive system. So from maybe 1 month or 2 that I take to make each screen or whatever, we reduce it to 1 or 2 weeks. So we revised everything in the sessions that were all the disciplines. All the aspects of the database will be analyzed by the whole complete of disciplines, not only one for all. And this was very fruitful because all the problems were tackled in that moment, even though the small ones were completely revised on that time. So we added some search options, like a field options. You look on the content on the specific fields, but we also tackled a problem that maybe Maria was written in Latin, Maria in Spanish or whatever. So the people who were searching the database, like I do not know, but I want to take information about Mary. So we use this stemming thing on the database. That's the lesson that we learned. Everything must communicate with each other. It is not a humanistic side, it is not an artistic side. Everything in the project is related. So, as a group of persons, we have to know from each other. We have to choose the people. There's three kinds of people on this kind of projects. It is the functional or discipline guys. It is the coordinator, the one that hits the people or makes the decisions. It is the computer guy. Okay. On the development side, you have, it is my own opinion, I have been developing systems for maybe 18 years. So when I approached this project, I used this spiral methodology, but it was not usable in this kind of projects. So I approached the agile methodology. It's for shorter terms and conditions, but could be costly and in a time frame. But it gives the people, the functional users, some responsibilities, and also gives a sensation that the project is for all of them. And all the specialists will be treated equally. So it will not be important if it was restoration, or it will be history, or it will be art, or it will be iconography. All the people are important, and it will be noticed. Not all the things are computer related, so the people also have to make compromises to have the information, to make right how they know how to use it. On these kind of projects, maybe you will get frustrated because maybe not the information, all the things are available. On the cataloging working, we find some issues that originally the database will not cover, so we added to the database. And also, if you know that some guy is making something similar or related, look forward. This is a cataloging team. They're from pedagogy, conservation, psychology, liturgy, art history. This was the final aspects of the database. There's general information like how many pages, the dimensions, or whatever. We have the liturgy. It is a missa from every saint or whatever. The visual and graphics elements, even the small capital letters are reflected on this database. And the conservation. Lucero was the coordinator. We have a consultant for liturgy and other aspects, and that was the technical team. And just for final, this is the database. This is not the end user database, it is the catalog database, and it will be the final user database.